Okay, this is blah, 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 which is basically all you hear on social media in person with people, blah, 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 blah. This one is Fatima, which is like Our Lady of Fatima. It's like a Roman Catholic story about in Portugal, the Virgin Mary had an apparition, in other words, an appearance, and it was something to do with Fatima. I used to look it up. It was a long time ago, and I didn't bother looking it up again. I just wanted to talk to you, not so much about Roman Catholicism and the paranormal, more to do with me doing more and more of this. Okay, so today, two good comments that I saw. One was a quote from Frank Hebert, who wrote Dune, and it was all about fear. And the quote is I'm going to paraphrase. It's basically fear comes, and then you, if you can be transparent to it, then it goes right through you. If you can't be transparent to fear, and you are hit by fear, then you become one with the fear. You don't resist it. How don't you resist it? What I do is I go lie down, put a blankie over me, and meditate. In other words, I just sit still. It might take me 8 hours, but I'm just meditating. In other words, I'm focused on my breathing. I'm not thinking, I'm just being, knowing what the fear feeling is in my body, and I'm with it for as long as it takes. And sometimes if it's in my hips, then I'll go and I'll get a heating blanket and I'll put heat on it. Or I'll jump in the shower with hot water on it. But then I'll go back to the bed until it's gone. So you're one with that. And then it will dissipate eventually. If you can be transparent to it, then here comes fear. I can feel the fear, and there it goes. So that was one comment. The other comment that was very good is the reason we have so many problems in our world is because people don't use God anymore. People are very atheistic, or if they are God people, they are so hyped in a religion that doesn't work. That's why people went and became atheists, because religions don't work. You sit there in church and, it's Reverend Lovejoy from The Simpsons droning on and on and on. What did you get out of it? Nothing. It has nothing to do with higher consciousness. It is simply listening to some idiot quote from a 2,000-year-old book. It doesn't work. But if you were a God person without religion, what does that look like? Just what I said earlier. You're a person who meditates. You empty your mind of all the thoughts that are going on here, or if there are thoughts going on here, you watch them. That's meditation. You are the silent witness watching the thoughts arrive and watching the feelings that arise in the body. That is meditation, and that is how you become a God person. What? Nothing to do with a religious book or a preacher or a pastor, nothing. It is strictly meditation. Meditate, I've said it so many times on my channel here. Meditate, meditate, meditate. It's built into your system. You don't have to learn it from somebody else. It is just the simple advice. You just close your eyes, lie down, and you just be there. Eckhart Tolle, the spiritual teacher, says it's just presence. Your presence is it. And so that's maybe why people don't like the word God, because it's so much associated with all of this religious crap that, they got their hand out when as soon as you walk in the door. Give us some money, and I want your phone number and address so I can keep calling you for more money. That's nothing to do with being a meditation person, a higher consciousness person. It is pure scam. I am going to pretend to be God for you. Give me your money. What's your tithe? I want a 10% tithe. This is fucking bullshit. These people are snake oil salesmen and scam artists. They're mafiosi. And that's why it came out of Italy, because Italy is the home of everything to do with scams and mafia and shakedown rackets, numbers rackets, prostitution. That's where it all came. Machiavelli. Machiavelli, the great author who wrote the book for tyrants. In other words, nasty people who declare themselves king, how to rule with fear. Now, that's my blah, blah, blah for today. What's your take home? Well, can you take home some quiet, some silence? Usually I do like a long meditation where I just sit here and look at the camera. Do you want me to do that for you again instead of saying blah, blah, blah? Okay, I've done enough meditation. If you want a longer meditation, go see my video that's called GQ. GQ does a very long meditation. Why don't I want to meditate right now? It's supper time and I need to go get something to eat. Please subscribe and share me out.